What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. For this camera comparison I have the latest phone from Google, the Pixel 4a. This is a phone that you can buy for about $350, so a very affordable phone. And then we have the iPhone 11. This is a phone that you can buy for about $700, so double the price. And I know some of you are gonna say, well, this isn't exactly a fair comparison, but after seeing the pictures that I took with the Pixel 4a, this comparison was more than fair, but you're gonna see that for yourself. So as always, throughout this video I'm going to show you a bunch of daytime pictures. I've included some portrait mode pictures, we have some zoom pictures. Keep in mind that neither device has a telephoto lens on the back, so whenever you're seeing zoom pictures, that was basically digital zoom. We're also going to see pictures taken with the main lens, we're going to see some nighttime pictures, and for the nighttime pictures I use the night modes on both devices. Then we're going to move on and see some sample videos, and all the way at the end some selfies. Just in case you're wondering, all the pictures were taken on auto mode and about a second apart from each other. And with that being said, why don't we start by checking out some daytime pictures and more specifically some portrait mode pictures. Alright, so for portrait mode pictures, I think it's gonna come down to your personal preference, because the pictures from the Pixel 4a look identical to what I was seeing with my own eyes. The pictures taken by the iPhone 11 almost seem beautified, so it really depends how you want your pictures. Now, personally, I do prefer the pictures from the Pixel 4a, but when I asked my girlfriend, she was the one in those pictures that you've just seen, she prefers every single picture from the iPhone 11. So it really depends how you like your pictures. If you want your pictures more Instagram ready, I feel that the iPhone 11 will do a better job for that. So it comes down to your personal preference, but definitely let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer for portrait mode pictures. Alright, we are moving on to zoom pictures. So the maximum you can zoom with the iPhone 11 is 5 times, where with the Pixel 4a you can zoom up to 7 times. So I'm only showing you up to 5 times. Now for every single zoom picture that I took, I feel that the Pixel 4a did better because the pictures are just sharper. But once again, take a look at these pictures and let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer and why. As for all the other pictures, so pictures taken with the main lens on auto mode on both devices, I can't really say if one phone takes better pictures than the other one. Some pictures are better from the Pixel 4a, some pictures are a bit better from the iPhone 11. So for the main lens and pictures taken on auto mode, well, there is almost no difference in between these two. Maybe the iPhone 11 has a bit more saturated colors, but once again, it's gonna come down to your personal preference to what you like. So take a look at these pictures that I want to show you, and definitely let me know in the comments down below what pictures you prefer from what phone and why. And we're moving on to nighttime pictures. So for nighttime pictures, as I mentioned earlier, I use the night mode on the Pixel 4a, and of course I use the night mode on the iPhone 11. Now, looking at these pictures, most pictures taken by the iPhone 11 do seem to have warmer tones, because most of them are more towards yellow, so they have like a yellowish tint, where the pictures taken by the Pixel 4a have more of a bluish tint, so they're using cooler tones on the Pixel 4a. And I think it comes down to your personal preference. Me personally, I think I prefer most pictures taken by the Pixel 4a. The pictures just look a bit more magical, if I may say. But there are some pictures that I took with the iPhone 11 that do look better. So once again, take a look at these pictures and let me know what you think. Which phone do you like for nighttime pictures? The Pixel 4a or the iPhone 11? And we're gonna move on to video recordings. Well, for video recordings, I feel that the iPhone 11 did better for pretty much everything. The colors in those videos are better. They're a bit more saturated than the colors that you get from the Pixel 4a. The image stabilization is better. The only thing that's better from the Pixel 4a, I feel that is the sound from the internal microphone. It just sounds a bit louder and a bit better in my opinion. So that was for daytime pictures. As for nighttime pictures, even though the videos from the Pixel 4a are a bit brighter, they do have a lot more noise than the videos recorded by the iPhone 11. So for video recordings, I'm gonna say that the iPhone 11 did better than the Pixel 4a. So let's watch those videos and I'll be right back. Alright, we have a quick video sample between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 4a. Both devices can do 4K at 30 frames per second. Well, the iPhone 11 can do 4K at 60 frames per second, the Pixel 4a cannot do that. But at 4K at 30 frames per second, they both have image stabilization. So we're gonna stop here for a bit, we'll pan left slowly. You can see that train going over that bridge, pretty cool. And then we'll pan right slowly. And I guess we'll do a bit of running so we can see which device does better with the image stabilization while running. So yeah, this is how a recording between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 4a would look like. Alright, this is a quick video sample with the front-facing cameras on the iPhone 11 and of course the Pixel 4a. Now the Pixel 4a, the phone doesn't actually allow you to change the resolution for the recordings with the front-facing camera. It allows you to change the resolution for the rear camera, but I couldn't find anything for the front-facing camera. So I'm guessing that I'm recording in 1080p. I'm gonna have to check when I get home to the computer. With the iPhone 11 we can actually record in 4K at 30 frames per second with the front-facing camera. So I'm gonna stop here for a bit, to pan right and back left. So yeah, this is how recording with the front-facing cameras on these two devices would look like. We have another quick video test between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 4a, and of course I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second, but for this recording obviously there is more noise around me, so you can see how the microphone picks up that extra noise aside from my voice. So we'll pan left here slowly, and we're gonna cross the street after this police car. So yeah, this is how recording from these two devices would look like in 4K at 30 frames per second. Alright, we have a quick sample video between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 4a in low light, as you can probably see, because obviously it's nighttime. So for this recording I'm doing 4K at 30 frames per second. So we'll walk all the way to that building there, well, close to it anyways. So I'm gonna stop somewhere around here. We'll pan left slowly. And back right. So this is how a recording in low light between the Pixel 4a and the iPhone 11 would look like. And lastly, we're gonna check out some selfies. Well, for selfies, and I'm talking about daytime selfies, it's kind of tough to choose which phone takes the better selfies, because in some pictures the selfies from the Pixel 4a look better, and in some the pictures from the iPhone 11 look better. So for selfies, they're pretty similar for daytime selfies. Now, when we move on to nighttime selfies, there is no comparison, and that has to do with the fact that the Pixel 4a has a night mode for selfies, something that we don't get with the iPhone 11. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that for selfies, the Pixel 4a does a better job than the iPhone 11. So what do you guys think about the Pixel 4a? For a phone around $350, I think this phone has the best camera ever. I mean, it can easily compete with phones that are $1,000 or more, in my opinion at least. But what do you guys think? Which one do you like for daytime pictures, nighttime pictures and videos? Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright, well, if you did like the video, don't forget to press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.